It's going to be jammed on the way up to Whistler this weekend because it is the Whistler Film Festival going on there. Bruce Greenwood is going to be honored there for his career achievement, but also this movie will be featured. Have a clip of Rehearsal.
So, if I want to try something in a certain way that suits me, I think I've earned the right to.
This isn't a movie, it's the theater. People in the back row, they're not going to care if you've made an emotional connection if you don't know your lines. So go home, learn your lines, and stop reminding us of the financial success of your intriguing popcorn performances. It has no relevance in the theater, and frankly, it's just annoying.
Did you set it up that you're wearing the same suit?
No, I didn't. But,
Come on.
But it was so, we did it on such a shoestring that we ended up using our own clothes.
Really?
Yeah.
It looks big
I
budget.
To be wearing
Bruce,
this,
here,
yeah.
Just so, because people at home are like, wait a second,
What?
I know you from The Beachcombers and Star Trek and Mad Men, and is there anything you haven't done in your career? I mean,
no, I'll do pretty much anything.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your favorite role to play? Like, do you like to be the dark, brooding, hidden secret bad guy?
Oh, like in terms of like types, I don't have a particular type that I like to play particularly, no. But just if they're well written, they're fun.
Right. I always find when I watch, because I'm a fan, I feel like I know you. We said that in the green room. I'm like, wait a minute. I feel like I know you, and because of throughout your career, you've always had that little bit of a twinkle behind your eyes that you're not quite, as a viewer, not really sure.
Well, that became a liability after a while, because anytime I looked like I was a decent guy, you could sort of guarantee that I wasn't going to be. So we had to sort of navigate our way through audiences' expectations in that way for a while.
So you're playing the theater director in Rehearsal. Just before throwing to the clip, I said it's Rehearsal, not The Rehearsal. I need to remember that, and then, of course, messed it up. But you're also currently on FX.
Yeah, we just finished a 10-part miniseries about the OJ trial.
Right, and you played the DA.
Yeah, Gil Garcetti.
How was that?
It was great. I had the good fortune to meet him and talk a little bit and reminisce together. He doesn't live far from me, so.
So we're watching, that's a bit of Rehearsal there. Clearly you have a British accent.
I do, yeah.
Do you have a repertoire of accents that you like to do? Or are you?
I do all sorts of accents. It just depends what you need, you know.
I love it.
I'm gonna do the next thing I'm gonna do is a big kind of broad Texas thing.
Yeah.
I like to do something like that, but you never get the chance, do you?
Hang out. Early in the break, we just decided to switch glasses. Let's swap glasses. Yeah. Well, you give us a little bit of a. What's the?
Well, I'll tell you what I give you right now.
All right, you tell.
Yeah, we kind of have to do that. Yeah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Such a pleasure. Thanks for having us.
I love it.
Sorry about the sweater.
I love the sweater. It's very you. If
Yes.
I was going to walk the path of Canadian actor, I know I can't see you, what would be your advice to me, or what to viewers, people watching at home?
Don't do this kind of thing, you know. Don't be so frivolous.
Don't talk to Jody. Don't swap glasses.
Just do it because you love it.
Yeah.
Because there ain't no guarantees. You better love it.
And the path is you start at your local theater and just get involved and or, you know, agents, or are you getting on YouTube?
I don't know. Do it because you love it, and then wherever that leads, it leads. You know, if it leads you to YouTube, if it leads you to Vine, if it leads you to an audition where you get to be the fifth soldier in a, you know.
Find your way and go for it.
Just do it because you love it.
Right.
And do it with friends who love it.
There was a lot of concern a couple of years ago about Canadian cinema and the work that is being done north of the border, and tax breaks and benefits, and there was quite the campaign to sort of save Hollywood North. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I don't know. There were 45.
I love them on
you. Do you like those?
I do.
I can't really tell.
They're my old Ray-Ban
I have about
sunglasses.
6 heads from here, so I can't really tell. I think there were 45 productions in Canada, in Vancouver this summer. So it doesn't feel to me like they're hurting.
So we're going to be okay.
Well, I think so.
How do you feel about the Career Achievement Award at the Whistler Film Festival?
I like to think of it as a mid-career achievement award. If you know what I mean?
I know.
Rather than, you know, you can go home but you can't stay here.
This isn't the big summation
of
it all.
Last call. Thanks so much.
No, clearly you're just hitting your stride.
Yeah, you'll work again, not in this business maybe. But
so you're heading up there. Rehearsal will be playing. You'll be honored with. This is the 15th year of the Whistler Film Festival.
Is it really?
Did you know?
I mean, when I started going to Whistler, I slept in my truck in the garbage dump, which was exactly where the Millennium Theater is now.
Hilarious. I was just so you know, we're of similar vintage. There was one flashing green light, and we stayed at Nancy Green's one little A-frame.
My sister babysat for Nancy Green.
Really?
Uh-huh. Yep.
We'll tell our stories ongoing here. Bruce Greenwood, thank you
Jody.
for being here. And get up to the Whistler Film Festival this weekend if you can, but make sure you book your spot first. Here you go, so you can see the end
great.
result here.
Thanks.
Nice to meet you, sir. I don't think I've ever swapped out my glasses with a guest before.
Nice.
Thanks for the